క్రెడెన్షియల్స్ గ్రూప్‌లో పెట్టా చూసినావా అంజలిది? Hello, everyone. Very good afternoon and good evening to each and every persons who are there in the meet. So we will wait for 5 more minutes, everyone. So please be patient in the meet. Then after, I'm going to explain you what is this all session sale about and how we are going to deal with this particular course. Okay. So just for wait for 5 more minutes, guys. Then after we will continue the session. Yes, everyone. Very good afternoon and good evening to each and every persons. I think my voice is audible to each and everyone. Please confirm that in the Q&A. Everyone can type that in the Q&A, guys. Everyone can access Q&A. So please let me know whether you are able to hear me or not. My voice is audible to you, and is there any glitch in my voice? Everything is perfectly fine. Super. Yes, yes. Yeah, I got a lot of responses. Yes. Thank you for the response. So you all already know that you already enrolled for this program. This is the ServiceNow Virtual Internship Program. Okay. So I'm going to discuss about this program later on. So after the introduction and what are the things that we are going to cover today and what we will do today. So basically, whereas coming to this program, there will be multiple things that you people need to do, and I will want to explain you. So what's the list of things that we are going to do, and what is this program duration of time, at what time what things are to be done, each and everything will be explained from my side, guys. Okay. So as coming to this program, before explaining about this program, let me introduce myself. Okay. So I am Sandeep Pujja. I'm a part of SmartBridge company, guys. Okay. So I'm here to guide you as a lead instructor for the ServiceNow admin. Okay. So as coming to my experience, I do have almost 2 years of experience. So as coming to the count of students that I teach, and if I consider anything like any training sessions, so I came across around 5,000 plus students. So I already taught these kind of sessions to almost 5,000 plus students, and even I attended few FDPs also. And that is nothing but a faculty development programs. I taught this program to the faculty. So you can expect more than a thing that you can learn from the sessions. Okay. So that's all about me. And whereas coming to this program, guys, this program is conducted by the AICTE portal. Okay. So from there, we are the organizers. Okay. So as SmartBridge, we are taking care of entire program, but the program is conducted by the AICTE. Okay. So we are acting as a bridge for each and every student to get the good knowledge in ServiceNow admin. Okay. So and develop their own skills regarding this particular program. And whereas coming to this particular ServiceNow is also a client for us. So they offer this to the AICTE, and we are acting as a medium for the students. Okay. So each and every update, guys, each and every update is coming from us, and you can definitely look after this. So we always check for each and every student. We always go through every details of a student, and we will check what are the updates that to be done for the students. Okay. So most of you people are here because you people already enrolled for this program. I assuming that you people already searched for this program also. Like what is ServiceNow, what things that we can do using ServiceNow, and what is the architecture of ServiceNow. So few things before you starting this program, you also need to know, right, why you have joined this program, what is the main motto of yourself to be part of this program. Okay. So whereas coming to my teaching, that will be including all the concepts regarding the admin. So this program is fully focused on admin concepts, guys. Okay. This particular program is fully focused on admin. So we will literally do each and everything from the admin. So whatever the thing that you see on the instance, like we call that as an instance, that is the working environment page that we use. Okay. So each and everything that you see on the instance, we will do that. Okay. So I will guarantee you 100% that you will learn definitely something new from this session. And whereas coming to the entire program structure, so first 10 days there will be a virtual sessions. Then after goes with the mentoring sessions, that will be around 15 days. Okay. So the timings will be same, guys. For each and every day, the timings will be same. That will be starting with the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. So the first 10 days will be a virtual sessions, that is live sessions. Then after the mentoring sessions also virtual session, that to a virtual. Okay. So whereas coming to the entire program structure, so the first things, the first 10 days, I'm going to teach you about the ServiceNow admin, and I will also help you to manually practice on the technology. So I'm going to do some task for you people, and even I will encourage you to do some task from your side. Okay. So whereas coming to the other things that you want to know about the program, whereas coming to the mentoring sessions, what is this mentoring sessions about, and what are the other things that you gain from this program. So after completion of entire this program, guys, you are going to complete certain courses that are assigned from us. Okay. You people are going to complete certain courses that are assigned from us. You need to complete that. Then after, you will get a global certification voucher. Global certification voucher that is 100% free for you. Okay. You people can apply that voucher and directly attempt a global exam that is nothing but a system certified administrator. Okay. That is a global exam that we call as a CSA. Okay. You people can directly go and write that exam if you want. Okay. So even more that you want to know about this program. So after completion of this program, guys, after completion of the courses that we have assigned, after completion of everything, we also issuing certificates from our side. So you people will get a certificate that you have done and completed virtual internship in this particular program. So I hope everyone got the good clarity about this entire program structure and what we are going to go through, and about my introduction as well. And if you see, guys, not only me, if you see in the attendees, there are few people that are helping me so that you people get resolve your queries quickly in the Q&A. Okay. So they people will look after the queries. They are going to respond to you. Even though if I'm not responding to you, they will take care of the questions. Okay. So each and everything that you can ask in the Q&A, each and everything will be replied from them. So no need to worry. And whereas coming to the session recordings, that will also will be provided, and there will be a communication channel for you people. So that is Telegram channel. Okay. I am going to share the link after the session. Like at the end of the session, I'm going to share one link. In that particular link, you people can join. So whereas coming to the registration process that you already done, so that is not need to be explained. And whereas coming to the entire service now, so what we are going to learn. So that is the main thing that I'm going to help you to know. Okay. So whereas coming to the first question, guys, the first question before starting my session, what is ServiceNow according to you? So what do you think that ServiceNow is for? Can anyone tell me in the Q&A, guys? Like anything. So anything that you thought, that you feel, you can type that in the Q&A. So what is regarding ServiceNow? What is ServiceNow all about? I need to see a lot of answers because there are almost 1,000+ students in the class that is in the meet. Okay. So everyone do has their own perspective, right? Okay. You people need to give your answer here. Yep. I'm getting few answers here in the Q&A. That's great. That means you already searched for this particular program and you have enrolled for that. Okay. So that means you are eager to learn about this particular program, and you are thinking that you can achieve something from getting this program to yourself. Okay. So I got few answers. I got few answers in that. So let me call out some answers that are correct. So here, if you are telling that ServiceNow is a ticketing tool, that is exactly right. And whereas come to the next things that I am seeing here, ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform that helps organizations automate workflows and process, particularly within the IT service management and other areas. So not only on the IT service management, if you go for any manufacturing industry or anything, guys, so there will be certain application that is helping over there to work on the backend regarding service. Okay. So any workflow that you want to build, there is some automated application already given to them so that they can work on that. So whereas coming to the ITSM that you have mentioned over here, that is the first thing that you people know. ServiceNow is an any application development platform, sir? Yeah, definitely you can build application in ServiceNow. Yes, we can build the applications in ServiceNow. And there are already pre-built applications already there in the ServiceNow as well. So if I go introduction about the ServiceNow and if I go in deeper about that, right, you people understand that what is this all about ServiceNow, why we are going to learn about this particular program, and what is the advantage that we gain using this ServiceNow technology. Okay. So let's come into a few more answers here. ServiceNow offers an ERP platform for its services. That's great. Yes, ServiceNow is an app. Yes, that's great. Yeah. A lot of people are answering now. That's great. Everyone is trying to do something. So I already mentioned that it provides a voucher for you. You can directly go and attempt the exam using that voucher. Okay. This program will provide a voucher for you. You can start using that voucher after the completion of your course that we assign. Okay. So guys, I hope everyone are ready to work on this. Let me go with the first slide that is all about what is ServiceNow and what we are going to see in the ServiceNow. Okay, so let me share the first slide of the entire program and let me introduce you what is ServiceNow. Okay, so here comes the first thing. What is ServiceNow? ServiceNow is a mainly used as a cloud-based tool to manage incidents, problems, and changes. Sorry for this, guys. So here, ServiceNow is the mainly used as a cloud-based tool to manage incidents, problems, changes. What is this incidents? What is this problems? What is this changes? We will see. We will see. Okay. So please note down this. Everyone, please note down these points. ServiceNow is mainly used for cloud-based tool to manage incidents, problems, changes. So I will explain a brief preview for you guys. What is this incidents? What is this problems? What is this changes? Then after you will understand, oh, these are these simple things, right? Okay. So that kind of a thing. So for that, you need to know what is this incidents, what is the problems, what is this changes. Okay. So please write down these points, incidents, problems, changes, because I'm going to give one scenario for you so that you people can understand these terminologies in very easier way. Okay. So before that, we have few more points to discuss here. ServiceNow is a comprehensive cloud-based platform designed to help organizations manage and streamline their digital workflows and enterprise operations. So some of you people already guessed this answer or they already know about this answer. So basically, ServiceNow do provide a streamlined process for the workflows that may be a entire industries or financial departments, manufacturing industries, agriculture departments, or banking sectors, everything guys, everything that you consider, for that there is a certain workflow automation already created for that. Okay, so I will also show you what are the different sectors that is already involved in ServiceNow and what are the other things that we can know. Okay, so as for now, this point is valid. Okay, ServiceNow is providing the streamlined digital workflows and provides enterprise operations for each and every departments. Okay, each and every industries. If you take an IT industry, that do have an IT industry technology already given over there so that they can manage it the backend. So for HR, there will be separate thing. For security, there will be separate applications. Okay, so each and everything do have separate own applications where we are working on. Okay, so I will also explain you what are these different kind of things that I'm explaining now. So different sectors I told, right? So I will explain you which sector is going to work on which things as well. Okay, so before that, let me complete all these points and then after we will discuss what is this incidents, what is this problems, what is this changes. So here let's go with the next one. It's like a digital helper that helps to track often resolving problems and requests within a company, ensures that issues are handled quickly and efficiently. So this particular point is directly dedicating to the first point. This particular point is directly dedicating to the first point. So I will explain you with the scenario, guys. Let me complete all points here. And this particular service now also helps us to integrate with the different applications very easily. So here, as coming to the service now, there is a huge advantage, guys. There is a huge advantage. What is that advantage? Is like we can directly integrate with any platform that we want, because the things that are required for integration are REST and SOAP, okay, that are already provided in the service now. So we can directly communicate our instance to the other applications that we want to integrate, so that it will be easy and we can make a workflow of that particular automation, the integration, so easily, so that we can implement that in our instance only. There is no other external platform required over there. We can directly connect our system to the application. Okay. And it allows seamless automations and enhanced productivity across different tools and departments. So now let me explain you guys what is this incidents, what is this problems, what is this changes, and what is this all stuff about. Okay, that I told you, right? So I think no one even understood what is these things. So let me take a simple example so that everyone can understand and everyone can relate that to your daily basis, daily life, so that everyone will get the exact definition for the service now. Okay. So if someone is asking about the service now, what is this service now? What is that service now is all about and what that tool do? So some of you people already directly mentioned that it is a ticketing tool. So ServiceNow is a ticketing tool that to it whenever we are starting this, right? So whenever the ServiceNow is started, at that time that is a ticketing tool. Now it is not a ticketing tool. Now it is purely based on the streamlining the digital workflows for the enterprises operations. Okay, so it do provides automations, it do provide integrations, it do provide productivities, it do provide different tools for each and every department separately. Okay, so that they can implement that in their industries or manufacturing industries, and they will implement that in the program. So that will make them easy to work on the organization. Okay, so now let me take a simple example so that everyone can understand. So consider that we are at home. I think everyone is already at home, so no need to mention that. So consider that we are at home. Now I'm in office, that where I'm telling that. Okay, consider that. So everyone are at home, everyone are using Wi-Fi. Okay, everyone are using Wi-Fi. And if I'm facing any troubles while using that Wi-Fi, if I'm facing any troubles that using that Wi-Fi, what are the troubles that I can get, guys? Can anyone tell me in the chat quickly what are the troubles that I can get using Wi-Fi? What are the troubles that I can get? Please reply, guys. So very simple things, right? One is a signal issue. Okay, one may be a signal issue. So now the weather is changed a lot. So there may be a signal issue or a weak signal. That is weak connection. And even though we can consider that as a network issue. Okay, that is nothing but a network issue. Okay, so consider that I got a network issue. Okay, so consider that I got a network issue. So immediately what I did is like, I went to the Wi-Fi router and restarted that router. I went to the Wi-Fi router and restarted that router so that I can back up that entire data and I can start it freshly so that it will get the connections and it will provide the data for me perfectly. So even though I'm doing that, what happened is like, it is not providing enough data or bandwidth for me. Even after doing that, it is not providing enough bandwidth for me. That means it is not providing enough network speed for me. So in that case, what I will do? In that case, what I will do? So consider that Wi-Fi is coming from Jio. So you are using Jio Active, Jio Fiber. So you won't call directly to the owner of that company and tell that I'm getting a network issue, right? So what is the first thing that you will do? You will contact to the customer care. You will contact to the customer care and tell them that I am facing these many issues while I'm using Wi-Fi. Sometimes it is breaking my net. Even though it is displaying the network speed, I'm not able to see that on the websites. Or there will be a signal break, or even though there will be a connection break, anything the issue may be. So the issue that you got, that you will report to the support team. So if you report that to the support team, then what they will do, guys, they will directly contact to the technical team, and they will ensure that your issue will be resolved. They will send one customer care, and then after they will they will come to home and they will check about the router, what is the condition, and is there any technical issues that need to be changed over there, and they will change that, and then after that will be done. So while doing this process, what is the time that you will invest on that? What is the time that you will invest on that? So there is a much time taking process over here. So almost we are spending around 2 to 3 days, I think so. Because at the first day we are contacting the person, then after the second day he will let you know whether the technical person is free or not. If the technical person is not free, then it will be postponed to the next other days. Okay. If the technical person is free, then the person is going to be come to our home. That depends on that person. Then after he will settle our network and they will go. So guys, I'm observing lot of questions are coming in the Q&A. So please be patient. I'm going to respond to each and every question. As for now, just listen the story that I'm telling, so that you can understand what is ServiceNow and where we can use ServiceNow. Okay. So please be patient for a few minutes. Then after you can ask any questions. Okay. So please be patient over here. Then after we will start working on that. So now we are at which part of time? So we are contacting the technical person. They are coming to our home and they will resolving the issue. So in place of that, if I use ServiceNow, what happens? In place of that, if I'm not contacting the technical team, or if I'm not contacting the external person, in place of that entire thing, if I use a ServiceNow over there, so where can I use ServiceNow first thing? So I can directly use this ServiceNow at the back end of the GeoFiber. Okay, so at the back end of the GeoFiber. So as a customer, I will contact to the customer. Okay, I will contact to the customer again, and I will tell my issue. So what happens over there? What happens over there? So the customer care person who is receiving my call, he is nothing but an end user here. Who is he? He is nothing but an end user. That person is going to note down my issue. That person is going to note down my issue, and they will raise a ticket inside the platform, inside their own platform. So what happens over there, guys? So quickly, some of the persons will be assigned over there based on the issue that has been raised by the end user. Then that issue will be immediately resolved. So here the automation is going at the back end. Okay. Here the term that I'm calling that issue, that is nothing but an incident in the platform. So the term that I'm using always as an issue, that is nothing but a technical issue, that may be a router issue, whatever the issue that I'm getting using Wi-Fi, that is nothing but an incident over here. What is it? It is an incident. So I think everyone got what is incident now. Everyone got what is incident? Please respond to me, guys. Please respond to me. Give me a thumbs up. Very clear. Everyone got it? I will tell you each and everything, guys. Don't worry about the attendance, whatever the thing that you are asking in the Q&A. Don't worry about that. I will clear each and every doubt for you at the end of the session. So at the end of 15 minutes of the session, I'm going to resolve each and every query that you are asking. Okay. So let me go and discuss about the ServiceNow first. Then after we will go to there. Okay. So I think everyone got about the incident. That's great. That's great. I got a lot of responses. Superb. So now let me explain you one more thing that we are seeing over here. Beside that incident, we have problems. Then what is this problem? Where it is coming from? Oh shit. So where it is coming from, guys? What is problem? So now let me tell you what is this problem and where I'm going to see this problem and where I can create this problem in the technology that we are using ServiceNow. So I told that the issue that we are always calling the issue, right? That is nothing but an incident. Okay. That is nothing but an incident that is raised by the end user that we can also call as a ticket. That we can also call as a ticket in the ServiceNow terminology. Okay. So in our terminology, we are calling that as an issue. Simply. Okay. So that is fine with you, everyone. But you need to remember the ServiceNow terminology, guys. I'm not going to tell you once again. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what is this thing. Then after, you need to remember what is this all about. Okay. So here, the issue that is been raised by the end user that we call as a ticket in the ServiceNow terminology. But whereas coming to our thing, where our simple discussion that we are calling as an issue, and we also call that as an incident. What is it? It is an incident. Okay. So when the incident rises in the platform, then what is happening? Some of the persons are taking care of that, and then that particular incident is being resolved by the some of the persons who are expert in that. Okay. So I will tell you very clearly, guys, where is this incident is been going to create and how that has been created and how the end user is also creating that, how the system administrator can see that. So I will tell you everything. Okay. So everything will be explained for you. So please be patient and enjoy that. Okay. So everyone got to know about the incident, right? Now let me discuss about the problem here. So previously, when I'm telling about the incident, so in my village, I'm only the person who got that Wi-Fi issue. My network is down. So the person that I am contacting is that is the customer care that from the JioFiber. Okay. So the same Wi-Fi is also using from the same village. So consider that 100 people are using that particular same Wi-Fi. Okay, that is from the JioFiber. So at the same location we are, right? So first I got an issue. I have raised that as an incident. Then that will be resolved by the single person. So it got resolved. Simple. But after resolving that issue also, I'm getting the same issue. After resolving that issue, that means some technical person came to my house and they checked that this is the thing that you need to change. Then after he changed that, then he left. He left. Considering that the ticket is been closed, the incident is been resolved. That means our issue is been resolved. Simple. But what is the exact thing that is happening at the back? Okay. At the back end, the state of the incident is being changed from new to in progress to on hold to resolve. Simple. As coming to their technology, they're using these terms. But as coming to us, what is the thing that we are thinking of? So some person came, they resolved that issue and they went. But if we are connecting to that Wi-Fi once again, the same issue comes. I'm getting the same issue. Then what I will do? Same, repeat the process. Same process has been repeated. What is the process, guys? I need to contact the contact person. They will raise a ticket. Simple, right? I need to contact to the contact person. They will raise the ticket. So here, the same issue has been raised. The same issue has been raised by a single person multiple times. If the same issue has been raised by a single person multiple times, that is nothing but a problem. That is nothing but a problem. Simple. So in a simple terminology that you want to remember what is problem is nothing but it is similar incidents that are raised by a user or nothing but a problem. If the issue is same for the multiple incidents, that is nothing but a problem. Simple, right? Everyone got an idea. What is the problem now? Please give the thumbs up, guys. Everyone got to know what is problem. Problem is nothing but if some person has been raising the repeated issue that he is facing, the same issue, same thing, same process, contact the customer care, will come and it will go. Simple. Okay. So I think I have observed that everyone is responding. That's great. But even though some of are sitting idle, that is not nice for you people as well as nice. That is not nice for me as well. So everyone should be interactive with each other, guys. So this is a virtual session, right? I may know that you are listening. I may not know that you are not listening to the class. That is your wish. But you should be active so that you can learn something from this session. If you feel bored, right, please let me know. I will make something new for you. Okay. So now I think everyone got to know what is this problem. Problem is nothing but a multiple incidents that has been raised on the same issue. Problem is nothing but a multiple incidents that has been raised on the similar issue or same issue. Simple. Okay. So what is this change then? So why they introduced change? ServiceNow don't have any work. That's why they introduced. That's not the thing, guys. Here, what is this change is doing and what is this change is all about is like. So whereas coming to the incident, we got to know that whenever the issue raises, we will create an incident, right? Okay. We will create an incident. But that issue has been repeated multiple times that we will consider as a problem. So if he's coming to the problem, what is the exact solution that he given to us? What is the exact solution that he given to us? So whereas coming to the problem, he delighted, he came to us, he told that the router that you are using, that is not proper. I'm going to change that router. So the same issue, I'm facing that issue for multiple times. He came to us and he told that I'm going to change your router. So he removed the router and he applied that new router. So after applying that new router also, I'm getting the same issue. I'm after applying that new router also, I'm getting the same issue. Then what is the thing that I can do? Same. I can't do anything, guys. As a customer, I will always contact the customer care. That is the only thing that I can do. Is that right? Is that correct or not? Please respond to me, guys. As a customer, what we'll do? We will always contact to the customer care, right? That is the only thing that we can do. Okay. So whereas coming to this change, what is the exact thing that is going to happen at the back end? Okay. So the similar issue has been raised, right? The similar issue has been raised. Then after what I'm doing here, I'm going to the same issue where the problem has been generated. So here, now I'm not going to generate the problem. For the similar issue, I'm going to change the properties. So what this change do is like, if after completion of the problem also, that if someone is raising the similar issue regarding that particular thing, then the entire software that they are using for that particular controlling that towers, okay, so the signal tower, the signal points that they use, right? So if you go for the Wi-Fi connection, like what they will do is like they will keep a points connection, guys. So always they will bring a wires at the point. At that point, they will pick a connection. Okay, from that point they will produce the router for you. Okay, so what are the points that they use? Okay, they are going to change that. They are coming to us at the change. What they are doing, they are going to change the entire connection of that particular village. Okay, this is the effect of the change. So that's how the entire system is going to work in the ServiceNow. So if someone raises a ticket, that is nothing but an incident. If someone is raising multiple times or some other people also raising the same issue, that is nothing but a problem. After changing that entire thing also, if that is been provided, the same issue has been came, that is nothing but a change. Okay. Everyone got it, guys? Everyone got the good clarity about this incident, problem, change? I think now everyone have some idea like what they can use this service noise for. So I have taken a simple example where everyone can see Wi-Fi, right, in every home. So that's why that is a very simple example you can consider. But if I'm going in deep about this, I'm going to take a lot of examples, guys. So in that particularly, we are going to discuss how the end user is going to work on this, how the admin is going to work on this, how the customer is going to see. So I'm going to explain everything. Okay. Okay. Is that fine for you guys? Everything is fine. Can we go with the next slide? So here comes the what is ServiceNow. So previously we have got to know what is introduction for ServiceNow. So what we can learn in ServiceNow. Now we are going to deal with what is ServiceNow. What is this all about? Why we came here? Okay. So ServiceNow is a cloud computing company that provides a platform for IT service management, that is ITSM, that we call it an ITSM, that we are going to learn in entire this 10 days, guys. Okay. So in this 10 days of sessions, you people are going to learn what is this ITSM is all about and how we are going to deal with these things. Okay. And then after, if you see, there are multiple services rather than the ITSM. If you see, there are business process automations that is nothing but a BPA. And if you go for the IT services only, so we have multiple IT services that rather than the ITSM. IT OM is there, IT BM is there, IT FM is there, and it is offering more than anything in the IT sector. So as coming to the ServiceNow, guys, whenever the ServiceNow is being introduced for everyone, right? That is started with the ITSM. That's why we call it as a ticketing tool. But now itself, it is not a ticketing tool. It is mostly used for the business processes. Okay. So it is started with the ITSM. Then after it is developed with multiple services that can offer to the any industry. If you go for the business industry, that is going to offer you business departments for you specially. Okay. If you go for the finance, we have IT, FM. If you go for the business processes, so we have BPA. So for each and every service, there is separate portfolio for us. There is a separate portfolio for us where we can implement something on that and we can directly start working on that. So the thing that we are learning is ITSM. So I'm going to explain you what is this ITSM, what are the business processes that we are going to do in the ITSM, and we will deal all this about. So we will learn all this about ITSM, guys. So don't worry about these other services that you are seeing here. Okay, don't worry about these other services, because if you learn about the ITSM, that means if you see, if you are good at ITSM, then if you pick any other service also, you will have some idea, guys. Means what are the business processes that are involved in ITSM that all are related to the different services. So each and every service do have some business process that are related to the ITSM. So I think everyone have a good clarity about this ITSM after the explanation that I will do after the next slides. Okay. So as for now, please remember this. So ServiceNow is offering different services. In that, particularly, we are mainly focusing on ITSM. So I will tell you what is this ITSM, what is this all about, and what we are dealing with. Okay. So before that, we will see what is the architecture of ServiceNow and what are the major points we can see in the particular technology that we are using. Okay. So here there are simple 5 points. If you want to note down, please note down, because these are very important points. Okay. So what is this first thing? This is a multi-instance. So what is this multi-instance, first of all? So the instance is an environment that we are using to perform the activities, guys. Okay. That is the ServiceNow environment that we are using, that we call as an instance, firstly. So here, this point clearly says it is a multi-instance. What is this multi-instance? What is this multi-instance we call about? Right? So, but as coming to this multi-instance, the example that I want to give is like, so for each and every user who is going to create the account, that means who is going to create the developer account for yourself, right? So each and every person do have their own account, but each and every person is getting a different domain names over there, different instant IDs, instant URLs, different instant username password. But the inside of that, that will be same. That will be same for each and every user. Suppose if I'm creating my account, the thing that I'm seeing while I'm using my platform, that will be same. That will be same for you also. If you create the account, that will be same for you also, guys. Okay. So that means that is also considered as a single data model. Okay. For each and every user, the things that you are going to see on the instance, that will be same. Okay. So as coming to the first point, each and every person to get their own credentials. That's why we call that as a multi-instance, and it is also a single data model. So validated this, guys. So everyone agreed with these 2 points? Everyone agreed with these 2 points? So one is, it is a multi-instance, and also we call that as a single data model. Okay, simple. So now let me go with the next points. That is, it's provide the services as application as a service, APAS. So what is the architecture of ServiceNow that we call the services as APAS? Why we are calling that? Okay, so let me tell you guys. So whereas coming to any other technology that you choose, okay, any other technology that you choose that is a cloud based. Okay, basically I'm telling about the cloud based. If you choose any other technology, if you pick on the cloud based, that won't provide the application as a service. That won't provide the application as a service. They will provide software as a service or platform as a service, but they won't provide application as a service. Whereas coming to the service now, it provides application as a service. Means we discussed about the different services at the previous page, right? So each and every service do has its own application and own configuration for that. So we are dealing with ITSM, that I told that, right? I am also discussing more about the ITSM. I will tell you that. So we are dealing about the ITSM. So before going to deal about the ITSM, so each and every service that you look at, sorry guys. So each and every service that you look at, that you want to know. So for each and every service, there will be application for that. So in that only you need to know what are the things that we are going to implement, what are the things that we are going to modify. Simple. There is already set of things that are already pre-built and limited, that are already defaultly given. We need to know how that is going to work. We need to know how we can do that. We need to know how we can implement that. That is the thing that we need to know, because we are learning as an administrator, right? So guys, please think as an administrator way, because always we are seeing the perspective of an admin here. Okay, always we will see the perspective of an admin over here in this particular program, because we are going to build a lot of things. Okay, so whereas coming to the next other points that we have here, it is a high availability architecture data center. What is this point related? So what is this point related to is like, let me take a simple example. So I have a phone. I have a phone. I want to call someone. Okay, I want to call someone. That person is out of country. That person is out of country. Then it will start the roaming, right? You all know about the roaming charges, right? I think you all know about this roaming charges. So what is this roaming charges? Why we add this roaming charges out of country if we call any person out of country? Because the signals that are connected to that particular towers that are chargeable. Okay. So if I'm at India, I'm going to call the person who is there in the US. My friend is there in the US. I'm going to call that person. Okay. So I'm just calling my person, my friend Anil. So then it is taking longer time, guys. It is taking longer time to connect my call. Then what I do, I will cancel the call and I will call back once again. So previously, when I'm calling the person Anil, so what happened is like, it will connect my call to certain towers over there. So it will connect one tower, then it will send the signal to the person. Okay, it will send the signal to the person. So when I'm cutting that, because it is taking longer duration of time for me to contact to that person, right? Then what I can do, I can cut that, I can make a call again. At that particular time, at that particular contact time, the signal that I have related with will be changed. It will be changed. Then it will connect to the nearest server, nearest tower that I have, and that will send the signal to the person who I'm going to call. Okay. So in the same way, ServiceNow also, guys, in the same way, ServiceNow also provides data centers. So what is this data centers? What are the use of that is like? So everyone are using ServiceNow, right? So everyone are using ServiceNow. That is a cloud based. So in the cloud only, they are providing the data centers where they are checking for the different services. Suppose if I'm opening my instance, okay, consider that I'm opening my instance now. It is taking longer duration of time for me to open my instance. Then what I can do, I can log out or I can go back and I can try to open my instance once again. Then what happens? It will cut the data center that I'm going at, and it will go for the next data center. Suppose, consider this way also, guys. Consider this way also. Suppose there is a data center at Hyderabad. At Hyderabad. Okay. So consider that there is 1,000 people connecting to that data center and working on the data center. And even though I am also connected to the data center, and I'm doing some customizations in my instance. So at certain point of time, what happens is like there is a traffic built at that data center. So I can see there are 1,000 people, right? Okay, I can't see over there, but I can assume if my instance is been not providing the results that I'm performing on. Okay, so at that point of time, what I can do is like I can log out from there and I can log in once again, so that it will change the data center to different one, and I can get a good connection between my cloud that I'm using. Okay, so whereas coming to the last point, that is very simple, guys. Frequent backups that are nothing but ServiceNow also provides backup for us. So you all know about the backup that you have for the Google Photos, right? The same way it works as well. Okay. So in the instance, whatever the thing that you are doing, so if you want to view the backups of that, we can do that. So I will tell you what are the things that we can do, what are the things that we can't do in the later of sessions. Okay. So let's go with the next point. Guys, everyone got the idea about the architecture? Everyone got about the ideas about the architecture that we have in the system, that is in the technology? I hope everyone got it. If not, I will explain you once again. Okay, no problem. So let me go with the next slide, guys. I hope everyone is getting that. So here is the best slide that we have for this entire ServiceNow platform. So from seeing this slide only, you will say, I got to know about ServiceNow. There is no need of trainer. Okay. So this slide is that important that you can assume how the entire perspective of different persons is been going to see and how that is been going to manage. Okay. So I told that it is a cloud-based company. It is a cloud-based company and it is also using a cloud. Okay. What is this cloud and what is this all about, guys? So can anyone tell me what is this cloud in the Q&A? What is this cloud, guys? What is this cloud all about? Can anyone tell me, guys? I'm also repeating this thing. So please, guys, don't worry about the questions that you want to ask in the session. I'm going to take care of the questions at the last 15 minutes of the session. I'm going to reply to each and every question. Please wait until that time. So as for now, please listen the class. This is my sincere request for you all people. So please work on the class. And my question is very simple, right? What is this cloud and what is the use of this cloud? It is nothing but a online storage. Okay, online storage platform where we are not using memory cards. We are directly storing our data in the cloud. Okay, so there is no particular hardware material over there. So it is directly storing at the cloud. That's not right, right? So cloud means that it is nothing but a data storage place where we are going to store our entire database. Okay. So if you see in any movies or any other thriller movies, they will show some kind of an offices where you are going to see all the CDs are aligned in the same room. All the CDs will be there, right? So that there will be big CDs over there that will be connected to each another, that will be displayed in the cinematic view. So that is nothing but a data storage place. Okay, so we will consider that as a cloud. So cloud also a place where we are going to store the data. Okay, so that we also consider that as a database. In that particularly there will be a servers. Okay, there will be different servers where we are going to connect with and we are going to use with. Whereas coming to the service now, there is a single server. There is no multiple servers we have. There is only a single server. We are using that server. Okay. So there is a single server, everyone using that server. That's why ServiceNow introduced the data centers for the server to connect with everyone. Okay. So whereas coming to our thing, database. So here in ServiceNow, database is nothing but a table, guys. Database is nothing but a table that helps to store the data in a particular format as a table. Okay, so here is the first example that you can see. That is nothing but an incident. Okay, so I already discussed about that. Incident is also one of the table in the system. Problem is also one of the table in the system, that is in the instance, and everything that you see over here in this page, that is nothing but a table in our instance. So here, guys, in the left side preview, you are going to see about the client, right? Everyone can see the client view. So that is nothing but a client view, okay, where client is going to request for something and someone will respond at the backend. Okay, so the client view is nothing but the website view that is going to be seen by the end user. Okay, that is going to be seen by the end user where they are going to raise the ticket. Okay, so as a response that is coming from the server side. Okay, so as a end user, we are going to request something from the client side. The response will come from the server side. That is also will be updated in the client side. So this is a simple thing that you need to know. So we will discuss about in detail about this particular terminology, guys. What is this client side? What is the server side? What is all this stuff? Okay. So I will tell you in the later on sessions. We will discuss about this in detail after the few classes. Okay. So this topic do comes over there. I'm going to explain you. Okay. So whereas coming to this database server, someone is requesting something in the client side, right? That will store in the database. Okay. That will be storing in the database. That may come from the ITSM. That is nothing but a IT service management. That may come from the HR management, HR service management. So each and every case that is raised by the client, that is going to store in the different tables over here, guys. That is going to be storing in the different tables, and each and everything is been accessible by users, groups, tasks. Okay, so each and everything is been accessible by users, groups, tasks. So please remember these tables because these are the important tables that I'm going to show you later on the sessions. But please remember these tables. One is users, one is groups, one is task. So as coming to the ITSM, we are going to store the data in the database in the form of an incident table. So whereas coming to the HR, we are going to store the data into the cases. That's simple. So each and every service do have their own tables where they are going to store the data. Got it? So, but there are some common tables that are available for each and every service. That are available for each and every service. They are going to work on. We are going to work on them as well. So here the common things are users, groups, tasks. So let me explain you more about the things that we are going to learn about ServiceNow. Why do we need ServiceNow? So this is the first thing, the first question that interviewer asks for you people, right? Why do we need ServiceNow in our real time? Why we need to use, why we need to need of this particularly. So these are the 6 points you can definitely tell about. So ServiceNow provides streamlined process so that we can work on that particular platform very easily. And we can automate everything. And it's also improving service management, and it is also a cost reduction, and it enhances the collaboration between the client as well as business. Okay, as well as we go for the last 2 points, that is data driven decision making and scalability and adaptability. That is very simple. So ServiceNow also provides its own decision making process, guys, based on the data that is been provided. Okay, so we will let you know what is this all about in the later on sessions. That means in the first day, the stuff that you are learning is all about ServiceNow. We are not discussing about the internal things that you are going to discuss in the later on things. Okay, I'm just telling you that we are discussing about the later. So we are discussing this particular thing on the later. That means I'm going to cover that. Okay, so here these are the things that we need to know why we are going to use ServiceNow. So it provides streamlining processes, and it also helps you to improve service management, and it's also help us to reduce the cost, and it provides you enhance the collaboration between the businesses, and it will provide the data driven decision makings, and it also helps us to maintain the scalability and adaptability. So these all things that we already did in the ServiceNow, that's why we are using this. This is the main need of using ServiceNow in every client story that you're picking. Okay. So if you go for the next point, so the next thing is very important, guys. So here, previously we have discussed about only ITSM, ITOM, ITBM, right? That are related to the IT department. So whereas coming to the different departments that we have, so we have human resources, that is HR, and we do have customer service management, CSM, and security operations, that is nothing but SecOps. Okay, and we do have also strategic portfolio management also. So there are multiple profiles, guys. So suppose if you are thinking that I'm just learning only ITSM, I don't get job, that is the wrong idea, guys. So each and every portfolio that you're seeing here is somehow related to the ITSM, and also some topics already will be related to the ITSM. If you pick any other portfolio that you can learn very easily, if you know what is the work of an ITSM, how we can manage all things in the ITSM. Okay. So whereas coming to the job profile of this, there will be huge number of jobs available. Okay. There will be huge number of jobs available in each and every portfolio that you see here. Okay. So don't worry about this ITSM only. So we have a lot of things we can learn and we can improve ourselves. But as for this particular program, we are going to deal with ITSM. That is the base of the service. Okay. So now let me discuss you what are the different. So this is a simple thing I will tell you. So what are the different services that are nothing but a business processes that we are going to implement in the ITSM. So we are dealing with an ITSM, right? Information technology service management. Simple. But in that particular ITSM, we have different business processes that we are going to look at. So one is incident management, one is change management, one is problem management. So these three managements I have explained to you guys. So one is incident, right? Incident is nothing but an issue. So whereas coming to the incident management, we are going to take care of that particular incident on different stages. So the same thing is going to apply for the problem as well as change. So we are going to divide each and every management based on the stages that they are going through. Okay. Suppose if some issue is being raised, okay, if some issue has been raised and that issue is been assigned to some other person. Okay. So I got an Wi-Fi issue, right? As an end user, I have complained that ticket to the admin. So as the admin, what I will do, I will check related to this issue, who is the person that capable of doing this issue. So I will assign that person. So after assigning that person, I will design the state of that particular incident. That is nothing but a particular ticket. So for each and every incident management, change management, problem management, there will be different stages they are going through. So each and every stage, they are checking with different conditions. That means if any ticket raises in the incident, okay, that means if any issue raises in the incident, that is nothing but a state of a new. So just now we have raised the incident, that's it, that we call it a state new. Suppose the state of that incident is being changed to in progress. Okay, I will tell you in detail about these stages, guys. Okay, I'm just telling orally as for now. Please remember these words that I'm using now. That's it. Okay, so that you can relate after whenever we create the instance, whenever we are working on our instance, right? We can relate in detail more about this particular program, particular business process that we are discussing. Okay, so whereas coming to the incident, we are dealing with different stages. So whenever the incident ticket raises, that is nothing but a state new incident. Whenever that particular ticket is assigned to some person, so that person will take care of that issue, then the stage of that particular ticket is being changed to the in progress. Means someone is working on that. and that person who is been assigned to that particular ticket, he's not working on that, then the stage will change into the on hold. Or that person is working on the ticket and he resolved that issue, that means the stage will move to the resolution. So each and every management do have their own stages, own life cycles. There we are going to see how the entire ticket is been resolved, or the cycle of the ticket is being explained over there. Okay, we are going to deal with that, guys. No need to worry. So as coming to these three managements, so you all get to know in detailly after going to the instance. So whereas coming to this particularly release management, request management, so these two are regarding the ServiceNow website. Okay, so where we can request new instances and we can release our instances that we are using. So I will tell you in detail about these two managements whenever we are creating our ServiceNow instance. Okay. Then after, if you see, guys, we have several things that we can discuss here. One is service level management. What is this service level management? What is this ServiceNow management all about? So we know that incident management is nothing but an issue. Someone raises that, we will call that an incident. Simple, right? So whereas coming to the service level management, it is helping us to check the level of time taken to complete that ticket. So if issue has been raised by the end user and that issue has been resolved by the technical person, the time duration that has been taken to resolve that query, that is nothing but an issue. Okay, the time that we can calculate in the service level management. Okay, the time that we will calculate in the service level management. So got it, guys? What is this service level management? So we will discuss in detail about this whenever you are working on the instance. So each and everything, guys, that you are seeing, we will discuss all these topics very clearly if you go for instances. Okay, so whereas coming to this knowledge management, that is all about the articles. Okay, so whereas coming to this knowledge management, this is all about articles, how these articles are going to help us to resolve each and every incident that has been raised by the end user. Okay, so we are going to provide pre-built solutions for each and every ticket that has been raised by the customer. For that, we also provide an article, because if the same issue raises by the customer, we can directly assign this article to that person, so the customer can resolve them by themselves. Okay, that is the main use of this knowledge management. We are going to discuss in detail about this in the instance. So if you see all the rest of the things that are related to the configuration management, asset cost, and performance analytics, that are about the data management things that we are going to develop in our instance, as well as about the reports and dashboards that we are going to create. So these all are the business processes that we are going to work on the ITSM. So everyone, please note down these different business processes that we have in the ITSM, so that it will help you to learn more about it. Guys, if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask me now. Everyone, please try to respond to me. Everyone got it? I think everyone has a clear idea what we are discussing. Please give me a thumbs up, guys. It will give the encouragement so that I will give that multiple, simple, and easy explanation for you. So once again about the change. Okay, so someone is asking about the change management. Let me explain it. Okay, so let me take a different scenario here. So as an employee, I'm joining to one company, guys. As an employee, I'm joining in one company. So what they will give one they will give one laptop for me, and they will also assign one credentials to me. Okay, they will assign one credentials to me. Then what happens? After some days, what I did is like I forgot my credentials. I forgot my credentials. That is nothing but an issue, right? That is nothing but an issue in the organization. ITSM. Okay, that is nothing but an issue in the organization that I can directly raise in the instance with the communication platform that they are using. I can tell to the team lead, then team lead come to me, then they will tell try to approach the HR, then HR will assign some other person. They will provide the credentials that I lost. Okay, so these all process will taken care. But if I use ServiceNow over there, then I can directly raise that incident. Then some other people like HR will assign some other person based on the issue that I have raised over there. Then the technical person who is going to take care of this Wi-Fi or and laptop credentials, each and everything. So they will assign new credentials for me or reset new credentials and provide the new credentials for me so that I can log into my system. So even though if that is been repeated, that is nothing but a problem that you all know about it. So if I'm using the new credentials also, I'm getting the same problem, then it is nothing but a multiple incidents that I'm raising on the same issue. They will consider that as a problem. They will give some solution for me. So what they will give, they will change the entire username and password. Then after, give the new credentials for me. Previously, when I'm raising the incident, what they did, they resetted my credentials and given the new password for me. Now what they did, when I'm raising the same issue multiple times, they provided the new credentials for me. They provided the new credentials for me directly in this place. As a problem came, they provided the new credentials for me so that I will use different username and different login password. Okay, so this is all about the problem, right? After this also, I'm getting the same issue. After this also, I'm getting the same issue. Then if I raise one more incident, then here comes the change. What is this change is all about? Is like it to check how many times this incident has been coming and what are the resolutions that has been performed and what is the exact solution that I can provide to this. Okay, so it will check for the first option, resetting, that is not working. Then after it will check for the problem. So what in the problem, what we did, we have changed the entire username and password. So whereas coming to this change, so in this particular change, what happens is like entire my laptop will be replaced. Entire my laptop that is been received when I'm joining in my company, that can be replaced so that I can use a new laptop with new credentials. So this is how the change is going to work. Okay. So I think everyone got the clarity, guys. Everyone got the clarity. What is this different business processes that we have and where we can use that? Please give the thumbs up, guys, in the chat box. I want to ask one more thing, guys. Am I too fast for you people? Or the speed is fine? Should I need to slow down or should I need to improve? The speed is fine for you people, right? Everyone can match with me, right? That is the main thing that I want from you. Yeah, so that's great. Now let me go with the next things that we have. So what are the few requirements that we need to have to work on the ServiceNow? So these are the basic requirements, guys, that we will develop or we will learn about in the ServiceNow instance. So we need to familiar with our user interface that we are using, and we need to have the access and permissions to control each and everything. And we need to understand the table structure, how the table is being created, how that is deleted, how we are going to modify that, what are the things that are developing whenever we are creating one. So we are exploring a lot of things when we are working on that. So I will tell you how we are going to work on that, what are the things that we are going to implement. But here is the basic things that you need to note as a requirement. These are the things that you need to know definitely. You need to have a good idea about the interface, user interface that you're using. And then after, you need to have a good idea how we are going to provide accesses and permissions for each and every user that we have in our instance. And we need to also understand how the entire table administrator is going to work and table structure is being developed in our instance. Then after, we also need to know how these forms are working, table data is working, how the table is going to collect the data. Okay. Also, we need to know the filters and search that we have in the list. Okay. And also we need to know what is the specific task based workflows that we have in our instance, how that going to work in our instance. Okay. So these are the few important points that you people need to note, guys. So these are the few lot of things A lot of things are there, but these are not the things that we are going to deal with, but we are going to cover with. Okay, so we are going to cover all these topics, but these are the not the topics that we are going to close with. So there are a lot of topics that I'm going to discuss. So everyone should be ready and everyone should be in the full strength from tomorrow. That means I'm going to make you perfect. Okay. So when I coming to the next slide, guys. So this thing is very important that you need to know, and why you can pick ServiceNow also. So here I want to tell you something where you're choosing your technology, right? That you want to learn. Suppose now in our class we have almost 1,000 plus students. In our class we almost have 1,000 plus students. That means each and every person here is passionate and know something about the ServiceNow. They want to learn, and they are had that ServiceNow is providing a lot of jobs. There are a number of jobs in Telegram, or sorry, in LinkedIn. Because why it is happening, what are the main reason that is backend, what are the main reason that we are seeing in the backend is like. So the first thing, the first technology, whenever you're choosing yourself, okay, so I'm not telling about the ServiceNow, I'm just telling orally, guys. So whenever you are choosing your technology, please check with these 3 points whether you are going to sustain in this technology or not. Okay, so one is about it is a cloud based or not, because everyone using clouds, every technology now using cloud. Okay, if they are not using cloud, that are outdated. Okay, and also check with they are integrated with the AI or not. AI is nothing but artificial intelligence. So ServiceNow do has have its own AI, guys. ServiceNow do have its own AI that we call as agentic AI. So we will also know how we are going to use that in the later on classes. So, and also we can check with this point. ServiceNow always provides updates for you. So there is no stop production of that particular technology. ServiceNow always provides updates for you. So here is the examples that you can see. So ServiceNow started it sometime. So then after it is started providing frequent updates from 2011. So each and every update that you see here, that is with the different country names. Okay, so different country names. So if you see, each and every country name is specified with one of the version. So the latest version that we are using now, the present version that we are using now, that is Yokohama Q1 in 2025. So from few years, guys, so before that, the ServiceNow always provides a single update for the year, but from few years it is providing two updates for the year. From few years it is providing two updates for the year. So when I started learning, I started with UT. You can see that is developed in Q1 2023. Okay, so now I got to know about the Vanco, I got to know about the Washington DC, and also got to know about the Xanadu. Now I'm working on the Yokohama. Now you people are directly starting with the Yokohama version. So, but don't worry about this thing that you have left something. So everything is there in the instance, guys, but something new is added. That's it. Everything that we use, that we regularly go to, right? So that are all there, but something new will be added in every update. That's it. We need to check that. Okay, so while explaining the concepts also, I make sure that what are the things that are added newly, I'm going to explain you that. Okay, so at the point of time the explanation comes regarding that particular topic, I'm going to specifically pick this and I will explain you. This is the release that is came recently that we are using now. Okay, I'm going to explain you in that way as well. So the next update that we are going to see, that is Zurich. Okay, that is about the third quarter of 2025. So I think everyone got to know something about the ServiceNow now. So you all got to know something about the ServiceNow. So why we are going to use ServiceNow, where we are going to use ServiceNow, what is this ServiceNow is all about? Please guys, please say yes or no in the Q&A. I want to see how many of you have understood about the ServiceNow and how many of you are showing interest while learning about this particular program. Super happy to see all the messages that in the Q&A, guys. That's so encouraging for me. That's great. That's great. Yep. So shall we create our instance? How the instances look like and how we can work in our instance, guys? Everyone are ready? Everyone are ready? How this particular ServiceNow instance look like? Why we are calling that instance first? So here is the main point, guys. The two things that I'm explaining now, you people also need to create the accounts based on that. Okay. So when I'm telling that, please make a note of that because everyone do ask the same thing after the session also. After the session also, the same thing will be repeated. I don't want that. I don't want that kind of a thing. So that's why listen carefully when I'm explaining that how you are going to create the account. So how we are going to create account for the Now Learning platform? What is the mail ID that I'm using over there? And what is the mail ID that I'm using over here to create the personal developer instance? That is developer instance that we are going to use. Okay. So here, whenever we are discussing about the personal developer instance, that is nothing but a free developer instance that we are going to work on. Okay. So here are the few PPT things that you can take care of, guys. So if you want to create Now Learning platform, directly search for learning.servicenow.com in the HTML box. Directly you can search for learning.servicenow.com. And if you want to create the personal developer account, then directly search for developer.servicenow.com. Developer.servicenow.com. So now let me explain you how we are going to create our own account. Don't worry about this, guys. Everyone to get the recordings that will be uploaded day by day. Simple. Everyone can watch and work on the concepts. Okay. So let me explain you how we are going to create developer account and how we are going to create Now Learning account. What is the main use of Now Learning account? What is the main use of developer account? And why we are dividing these two. So whereas coming to this Now Learning account, guys. So basically we are going to track the courses that we are going to assign for you people. I will tell you what are the courses that are going to assign for you. So I don't get the exact number of courses, guys. As for now, I will tell you tomorrow what are the courses that you people need to start work on. Okay. So as for now, you people need to create the accounts firstly. That's correct, right? Everyone should create the accounts. So for that, we need to create two accounts. One is Now Learning account, one is developer account. Whereas coming to the developer account, that is the free account. That is the free account that is being provided by the ServiceNow team directly. We can implement our own scenarios based on our own conditions, where we are going to literally practice everything. Okay. So literally we are going to work on that particular free developer org only. Every day we will use that. Okay. Every day we will use that. So whereas coming to this developer instance, how we are going to create that. Okay. So let me show you guys how we are doing that. Please, everyone confirm that you are going to see the screen that I'm seeing. Whether if you are not, please let me know also. So to create an account in the developer, guys, developer version that we are going to use in the every session that we are going to deal with. Okay. Developer.servicenow.com. Search for that. Okay. Simple. Search for developer.servicenow.com. I think everyone can see the new page, right? New tab that I'm showing you. Everyone can see the new tab that I'm showing you, or you are seeing still slides. Guys, please confirm me. Everyone are seeing the new tab or still the slides? Not now, not now. When I'm speaking with you, right? When I'm checking for the Q&A, you people will just see the same screen as for me. Okay. So when I'm dealing with different tabs, I'm just asking over there. Yeah, definitely everyone can see that. So here, I just went to the new tab and search for developer.servicenow.com. So I'm going to share this particular link also in the chat box that is in the Q&A. So everyone can access it. Okay, this is the developer account link, guys. I'm sharing that in the chat box as well as in the Q&A. You people can check out. Okay, you people can check out and start creating your account. So the first thing that you need to do is click on sign up and start billing. So just click on sign up and start billing. Then it do ask for some things. Okay, so it do ask for mail ID. Then after first name, last name, country, then after state and password. Okay, so here let me add some more things so that. Okay, then after check for the authentication and check for the robot as well, mark the required permissions and click on sign up. Okay, click on sign up. So here for me it is showing you are already using this email ID to register for this account because I already created the account using this mail ID, guys. For you it to go and create the new account. For you people, it will directly create the new account. Then after what you can do is like there will be option over the like sign into an existing account. Okay. After creation of the account, just click on that signing to existing account, click on the next. Then after enter your credentials, username and password, click on sign in. So after doing that, for you people, it will directly navigate to some different tabs. Okay. So for you people, it will directly navigate to you different pages. So one is it is asking for you to like whether you are using this service now for developer or not. So then you will need to have choose two options over there, yes or no. So everyone should go with an yes. Everyone should go with option yes. Okay. So I'm going to learn about the service now. I'm going to deal with the service now. Please click yes over there. Then after it do ask one more question regarding for which different sector that you are going to use service now. That is about developer, that is about architecture, that is about any other things that you want. So please choose developer over there. So please choose developer over there and click on accept the permissions and finish. Then the preview that I'm seeing now that will be displayed for you. Guys, everyone do follow these same steps and let me know whether you are going to create that account or not after few minutes. Okay, after the explanation of now learning account also. Just wait for 5 minutes. I'm going to deal with each and every person. Okay, so just wait for 5 minutes. Let me explain you about the now learning platform as well. Then the creation of now learning platform as well. Then after we will discuss about the issues that you are getting. Okay. So the thing is like whenever you are sign upping your account, that is developer account, if you already having an account in this particularly, you can directly log into it, sign up, sorry, sign in. If you are not having an account, sign up, enter the details, mention the password, then after verify the authentication, click on sign up. Then it will give the thank you mail for you, and there will be a link over there. So sign into the existing account. Click on that and enter the details that you have mentioned over there, username and password. Okay, email and password. That is something about email and password. Mention that. After mentioning that, it will directly allow you to go through some different pages. That is nothing but a pre-introduction. So where we are going to decide whether we are going to use the service now or not. So please click yes over there. Then after it will do ask for which domain sectors that you are going to use service now. So please choose developer over there and accept the terms and conditions and click on finish. Then this preview will come for you people. Then you are going to see this preview. This is the preview that you're going to see. After that, I will tell you, you people need to click on start building to see your instance. Just it is wake uping, guys, because ServiceNow do always go, always make their instance sleep. That means hibernated mode. So what happens is like whenever we are not using our instance more than 4 hours, then automatically the instance will go to the hibernated mode. So what is this hibernated mode? Is like it will go to the sleep mode. So what we need to do is like we need to wake up the instance and we need to start working on that. So while wake uping in the instance, it will take time. It will take 5 minutes. No need to worry. Chill. Then after you can start working on that. Okay. So before I'm going to show my instance, the first preview that you are going to eagerly waiting for to see how the platform looks like. Before I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain you how we are going to create Now Learning account also. Okay. So to create a Now Learning account, I need to go to the new tab once again. Here I need to search for learning.servicenow.com. Search for learning.servicenow.com. So whenever you are clicking login, learning.servicenow.com, the thing that you're going to see is this page, guys. Here you need to click on new user. Okay, new user. Then it will also ask the same kind of things, similar kind of things. But while creating this particular account, the main thing that you people need to remember, is the main thing that you people need to remember that is try to use the mail ID that you have used to register for the AICTE portal. Whatever the portal registered mail ID that you have used over there, use the same mail ID for this Now Learning account creation. So here you need to mention the registered mail ID, then after fill the details, mention that, then after check the verification and click on sign up. It will give the thank you mail for you. Then after log into your account. Okay. So whenever you are logging into your Now Learning account, right? Whenever you are logging to your Now Learning account, sorry, it is telling. Okay. Whenever you are logging into your account, Now Learning account, please try to use the register mail ID, that too from the AICTE portal. Okay. So please mention the credential over here, mail ID. Then after mention the password that you give while sign upping over there. You mentioned over there, right? So it will always ask for the OTP, guys. It will always ask for the OTP whenever you are trying to log into your Now Learning plan. Okay. So let me give the OTP that is being given. Copy, paste, click on submit, so that we are going to see the preview how that Now Learning look like. Okay, so previously there was a different interface, guys. There was a different interface where we are going to see a simple interface to work on the courses that we are going to assign, that are going to assign for you people. But now the entire user interface of the Now Learning platform is being changed. Now we call this as a ServiceNow University. Recently this update has been came, guys. Recently, if you see, this update came that we call as a ServiceNow University. The URL will be same, that is learning.servicenow.com, but we call that as a ServiceNow University, where we are going to deal with all the courses, that we are going to learn. Okay, so that's impactful that university is. So if you see what are the topics that I'm going to discuss in the daily basis, right? So if you want to learn more about that, you can directly come to this place and you can search for that. Okay, so there will be some free courses for you where you can start working on that. Okay, but the courses that are going to assign from our side, that are paid courses, guys, that are very important to be completed. So I will tell you what are the courses that are going to assign for you and what are the things that you need to complete to get the voucher. And someone is asking about the paid course or free course. This is all about the free course. That's why we call it as a virtual internship program. So this is the full free course for you all. And whereas coming to the attendance, guys, so most of you people are asking about the attendance. Attendance is mandatory. We are going to track your attendance. based on the register mail ID that you give for the AICTE portal. Okay. So the lab instance in the developer platform is not getting created. Guys, one more thing, one more major thing I want to tell you. So most of the people are trying to create the account in the developer account, right? So if you are creating developer account, please do after the session. Okay, please try to create this account after the session, because if everyone is trying to create that account as for now, what happens is like there will be large traffic will be pushed to the same data center. Then that data center won't work. You won't get the instance as well. Okay, so I will also tell you there are some shortcuts that you can keep in mind so that you will get the instance clearly. So suppose if you are clicking on the start building, it is asking for the versions. Okay, it is asking for the versions. Please try to go with the previous version. Please try to go with the previous version. That means now the version that we are working on, that is Yokohama, but please try to create your account in the Xanadu. Even if you see, I'm in Xanadu version. I'm in the Xanadu version. I'm not in the Yokohama version, guys. Okay, so I'm in the Xanadu version because there are some recent updates that are occurring in our instance, that is in the developer instance. There are a lot of changes that are going on, guys, in the ServiceNow. So you are seeing now, right, the now learning portal that you are seeing now, that we are calling ServiceNow University, that is updated just 5-6 days before. That's it. Even the entire instance that we are using, that is also changing a lot inside, that configurations that are changing a lot. So it will take time for everyone to get the instance. So if not after the session, please try to work on tomorrow to create the account. Okay, so if you are facing any troubleshoots while creating the account, what is the first thing that you can do is like you can go back to the previous versions and you can select the previous version that are available and create the instance over there. So the first interface that you are eagerly waiting for to see the instance that we are always calling that about the ServiceNow, right? That we are going to deal with. So this is the first preview, guys. This is the first preview that you are going to see on your instance. This is the instance we call. We also call this as a personal developer instance. Okay, PDI, personal developer instance. So the interface that you are seeing here. So I'm going to discuss each and everything very clearly from tomorrow. So as for now, I need to deal with a lot of questions. So before going to discussion about this particular PDI, before going to discuss about this personal particular PDI, I am giving some time for you people before the session starts. Like tomorrow session starts with 6 p.m., right? So before starting of the session, now the simple task is like you people need to go through this instance. Go through this instances means you need to understand what are the things that are there here. What are the each and everything is located and why we are seeing all these things. So please try to research about this. Okay? Research about the preview that you are seeing, research about the things that you are seeing, all favorite history, admin, service now, everything that you're seeing over here, have something to do. Okay, have something to do. Each and everything is also very important. I will tell you everything, guys. No need to worry. But you need to research from your side. That is a simple task that I want to give for you people before giving the introduction about the instance and what are the things that we are going to deal with in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So before that, guys, let me explain you about the entire instance ServiceNow website. So before going to the instance, this is instance. Okay. So this is ServiceNow website we call the first page as ServiceNow website or developer website, and the second one is an instance, personal developer instance. Okay, so after clicking on the start building only, this page will appear. Okay, so whereas coming to this ServiceNow website, guys, so the main things that you need to remember, are there is one user menu here. There is one user menu here that is indicating with your name, indicates with your name. So here particularly we will have lot of things that are nothing but there will be some instant actions that we need to know that are helpful for us to go further. Okay. So let me explain you that. But before that, you will see. So now we are in the developer account, right? So now we are in the developer account. But if you directly go for ServiceNow, if you directly search for ServiceNow login, okay, if you directly search for ServiceNow login, it will log into the ServiceNow platform, guys, customer platform. It will directly log into the ServiceNow customer platform where you are going to see all four different cases. So in that one is developer. Now we are in the developer and you are going to see all the things here also. We have one learning account. Okay. We have one learning account. One is for references. One is for references. One is for guide. One is for guide. One is for community. One is for community. So for each and everything, we have a different perspectives. So if we want to approach someone, we can directly go with the community. So we are learning something. We are not able to find out the exact solution for that. So go to the community, we will get a solution. Or ask something that you don't know, ask that in the community. Someone will definitely reply to you. Even we can check the blogs, someone shared tweets and events that are happened, so that are going to happen. Okay, each and everything can be seen in the connect. So whereas coming to this guide, so there will be a developer guide for us, guys. So where this developer guide is helping us to work on each and every definition that we are going to learn in our instance. Okay, so each and every definition that I am going to explain you, that is from this one. Okay, even if you want to write down or if you want to check that, you can directly go with this developer guide. So whereas coming to the references, there will be a product documentation that is given by the ServiceNow for all this, and what are the rest of the things that you can go with, or some other referral documents if you want to search for, we can go with here. And this is all about the learning. So learning is all happening in the Now Learning only. If you click any of this, it will directly navigate you to the Now Learning platform where you are going to earn certificates. So now we are in the developer platform. So now we are going to deal with user menu. Okay. In this particular user menu also, there are some set of instant actions that are helpful for you people. Okay. So what are the actions that you can use for yourself to upgrade yourself? Okay. So whereas coming to this instance actions, let me go with the down one. So that is upgrade instance. So upgrade instance is nothing but there are new things are coming. We can upgrade our instance to the next version. Okay. We can upgrade our instance to the next version. For that, we need to click on that. We can choose the version that we want. We can click on upgrade instance. So if you are working on certain task, guys, suppose if you are working on certain task, okay, don't try to upgrade your instance. Suppose we are working on some configurations or something is been giving, something is been happening in our instance, then don't upgrade your instance because you can lose your data. You can lose your configurations and data that you clearly worked on. And whereas coming to this refresh instance, and whereas going with the upgrade instance also, so we will get the latest updates in that our instance that we are going to upgrade, and it will take off day, guys, to upgrade your instance. So suppose if you are working on your instance, please try to work on the instance that is opening. If that is not opening, you can upgrade your instance. Okay, but the upgradation time that it will take for to upgrade your instance, it is off a day. Okay, it will take at least off day to upgrade your instance. And whereas compared to this second option, that is refresh instance, this is very simple. So it is just works like a refresh. So here we have an option refresh, right? That helps to refresh the entire page. So the same thing happens to refresh instance also. If you click on refresh instance, it will refresh the entire instance configuration. That's it. So, but it also will take time because it is refreshing the instance. It is refreshing the instance. Okay. So whereas coming to the next one, that is manage instance password. So let it refresh. Okay. So if you see the next option, that is manage instance password. This is the most important thing that we need to know, guys. This is the most important thing that we need to know. Manage instance password, where we are going to see our instance name. We are going to see our instance domain URL. We are going to see our username, and we are going to see our password. So this domain link helping us to log into our instance. Let me log into this particularly by opening that in the private window. So this is the domain link. Let me click on enter. And what it will ask, guys, it will ask for me to enter the username and password. I think you can't see the screen. Let me share the entire screen. So now I'm in the private window, guys, where I have pasted the domain link, okay, that I copied. Now I'm going to give the credentials. Admin is the username and password is the given password. Okay, so click on login so that we can directly go with our instance, even without going to the ServiceNow website, developer website. If you have an idea about the URL as well as username and password, we can directly log into our instance. Okay, so let me go back. So whereas coming to the next option, reset and wipe instance, that is all about, suppose if we are working on our certain configurations and the entire work is done, where we don't want to use that instance because it is interrupting some other configuration that we want to develop. So in that case, what we can do is like, we can directly reset and wipe instance so that the entire instance will be reconfigured and we will provide the different instance for us with while removing all the data that we configured. Okay. So whereas coming to the remove demo data, so here we have one more option, remove demo data. So this option is about, so in the instance, there will be some demo data, guys, so that we can work on something. Okay. So there are some data is already provided from the ServiceNow team that we can help to work on. So if we want to use the data, or if we don't want to use the data, we can directly use this option, remove demo data. If we use that option, what happens is like, whatever the system data that is been provided from the ServiceNow, that will be removed. Okay. So whereas coming to the next option, that is change user role. So this is very important thing, guys. This is very important thing. Please observe the screen. Change user role. Suppose if the change user role is not admin for you people. Okay. If the change user role is not admin for you people, then make it admin and click on change user role, guys. If that is not admin for you, if that is App Engine Studio Creator, please change that to admin and click on change user role and click on start building. Okay, click on start building. Then only you are going to see this preview. The instance, the view that you are seeing now, this is the exact view that you want, then you need to be an admin. Okay. Suppose if I am there as a App Engine Studio Creator, let me change that to the App Engine Studio Creator. I will change back to the admin once again as well. So now I have changed my user role, right? So let me close this. Go back. Let me close the instance as well. So here you can see that my username is system administrator here. As admin, I have logged into the instance previously. Now I have changed the user role. If I click on start building, so the view that you are seeing is from the computer view, guys. That is the Creator Studio view. Okay, so this user view is a different user view. It is not a system admin view. Okay, this is not an admin view. This is only for the App Engine view, App Engine Studio view. Okay, so I'm going to explain you this well as well. So whenever we are working the applications, we will discuss in detail about this. What is this App Engine Studio and how we are going to create applications. But here, the view that you are seeing here is as an App Engine Studio user, not as an admin. So if this is appearing for you whenever you're clicking on the start building, then go to the user menu and click on change user role, change that to the admin. Change that to the admin, click on change user role. Click on done. So now let me close it. If I click on start building once again, the preview that I have shown previously, the exact preview that will be displayed for you now. I will log in as a system administrator. I can control everything. So whenever you are logging as a App Engine Studio Creator, There itself, you can't access all the things, guys. There itself, you can't access all the things. That is only for the application creation, not all the things. Okay. So as a system administrator, we can create all the things. So that's why you should be logged in as a system administrator. So then after we have one more option called release instance. So suppose if your instance is not opening properly, or whenever you're clicking on the start building option, it is showing that there is interruption error is being displayed for your instance. Okay. So if you face any such kind of difficult errors, then what you can do is like you can directly click on release instance. Then after you can request for the new instance. Okay. Then after you can request for the new instance. Whereas coming to this next two options are like very simple. So manage email properties are for managing the email that we given. So that will always update the proper configuration that you performed in the instance. So if you want to change that, you can change using manage email properties. And whereas coming to activate plugin, I'm going to explain this action in tomorrow's class. I'm going to explain this particular instant action, that is first action, activate plugin. I'm going to explain that in the tomorrow's class. So be ready, guys. So I think there is only 7 minutes of time. I thought I will take last 15 minutes of time for explaining doubts. Sorry for that. So guys, now tell me guys, what are the questions that you want to ask? So if you are using any version also guys, no problem. That is fine. The configuration that I'm going to build here, that is also going to work in your instance. You can choose any release that you want. And whereas coming to the link for the recordings, that is been shared in the, that will be shared in the Telegram group. I think everyone is there in the Telegram group. If not, check your mails, you are going to receive that. In the mails itself, you are going to receive the number of courses that you need to complete. In the mails itself, you will receive what are the credentials that you are going to connect with us. Okay. So recording session link will be shared in the Telegram group, guys. No need to worry. I'm going to even give that in the tomorrow's class as well. So go to Lakshman, please, I will tell you what are the courses that you need to complete tomorrow, because I don't have an exact idea what the courses you people need to complete in the now learning. So we will tell you. And the entire course is for free, guys. And attendance is mandatory for everyone. That I told. Even few more points. Any more points that we need to discuss? There is no offer letter provided for this internship because this is a virtual internship. So the duration of that particular internship is like 10 days. We will go with the virtual internship. That is nothing but training period. After that, we will go with mentoring. That is for 15 days. Okay. Where we are going to solve your queries. That I don't know. 100% attendance, that I don't know. But you need to maintain your 100% attendance because you need to listen the class, right? So at least for these 10 days, please be occupied with everything, guys, because we are going to deal with each and every concept. That is very important for you. For Telegram link, you can check your mail. That will be there over there. If someone is already created the Now Learning account and someone completed the few courses, no problem, guys. That is fine. Okay, that is fine. You can use that account if that is registered with the AICTE. Attendance will be tracked based on the login hours that you are staying in the Meet. Okay, that will be tracked regarding the mail that you are giving and logging with. Yeah, we are giving free voucher for CSA after completion of the course. Even though we are giving one more certificate for you, that is virtual internship certificate. If you already created the account using Yokohama, that is fine, guys. You can directly use that, no problem. If that is not available for you, you can go with the previous versions. That is the main thing. Okay. The timings for the every class will be same, 6 to 8, and the link will be also same. The same link will work for each and every class, guys. If you're not getting the mail or if you're not received any mail, don't wait for that. You can directly join the session using the same link that has been given today. So guys, please, I want to know the simple feedback, like how was the session today and what is the things that I can improve from my side. Please let me know. Is anything needed for you people or everything is fine? Naresh, in that case, you need to contact the support team. That I don't know about the things. So you need to contact the support team. I will make sure that support team mail ID will be shared with you each and everyone. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to connect with the operation teams and I will take the support mail ID and I will give that mail ID for you people. Okay. That exam will be explained. So the time is up, guys. I think everyone enjoyed the session, and I hope the same response is going to be appeared tomorrow also. But in the tomorrow session, there will be no theoretical. Okay. So today we are always discussing about the theoretical knowledge, right? So we are always dealing with the theoretical knowledge that we are going to deal with. But from tomorrow, we are going to deal with the practical knowledge. So where you are gaining the knowledge regarding service now. Okay. So I hope the same energy will be continuing from tomorrow sessions also. And if someone of your friends is registered for this program and they are not joining in the program, please let them know and let them also join in the class so that they will also learn something. Okay. So there is no attendance link for this particular program. Attendance will be validated regarding the mail ID that you are using to join the class. Mhm. In the mentoring classes, what the things that you will do is like the mentor will be there for you people. That person will support you working on the service now. Suppose while working on the training sessions, if you're not getting the concept or if you missed some concepts or anything regarding the things that you want to know more about things. Okay, so you can discuss that in the mentoring sessions. There will be no such kind of a interaction like this, there will be no constant speaking or there is no such kind of thing. But one person will be there for you. That person will directly taking care of each and every one. So they will take a feedback of each and every person. So thank you each and every person for joining the class and making the first day successful. I hope the same response do comes for every day. So let's we rock the sessions. Then after everyone will gain the knowledge as well. That is also very important. That's great. So thank you all for joining us. Bye everyone. We will meet you tomorrow and we will discuss more about the service. Bye. Bye everyone. Signing off. Have a nice day.